Alright. Let's continue our journey in the right direction. This is the right direction.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Yeah, that feels odd, certainly.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
I need to do one more thing quickly. Alright.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Alright. Okay, they're just eagles of some sort. Orcs, level 27. Okay. Get them down here, Shion.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for you to do.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind.
Ready and ready! I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction.
Yep.
There's still more to go.
Certainly looks cool as well.
Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Hear my call.
Rising Wyvern!
Do it.
Technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart in your heart.
I'm ready! You're more!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Yes, we can. I know we can. But do we have the money for it? I think it's actually worth it to just take a quick step back Because I think that was Alphen's weapon that needed these.
Finally, some open space again.
Yes, but we don't have the money. We need 2.5k more. And... well, materials? I mean, we've got 55 as our mega cores. Let me just sell 20. It'll be fine. And craft the refined gale wing. There we go. Our accessory, the warrior emblem.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
It's a percentage-based boost, so the higher our attack is, the higher the boost is. This is a pain. Why can't the Zoogle stand still?
All right.
Perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. Doelim's boost attack. Grows vines from the ground to ensnare enemies and strike them. Effective on fleet-footed enemies, this nullifies their evasive abilities and downs them.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance.
Yep.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall. Annihilation! Radiant!
Okay, this one doesn't count.
Annihilation!
Come on. Okay, that'll do. Success! When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, send in Doelim. His boost attack will nullify their evasive abilities and keep them from dodging attacks.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that way.
Can't get out of
My
bed.
lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Easy enough.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher. Ages ago, this worn-down hammer was used to beat back crocodiles. Those skilled enough to dual-wield it with it were lauded as champions. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as bonuses that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these effects on or off from the artifact effect list. Okay. Additional art panels. You can now set 6 additional arts. Press Y on the art screen to switch between panels. Arts that are set to the second panel can be executed by pressing LT and either. Okay. Treasure Hunter for Dolan.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Okay. We want to go up there to check. Wait. We just... Okay, we just came from here, so no, we don't want to go up there. Don't want to... What am I... I'm confused. We want to go up there, because that doesn't lead anywhere. Except into this small cave. Inhibitor crystal, okay. What are these things up there? I'm not sure I want... Well, I do want to know, but... Oh.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Begin!
From the top field!
Rising white!
Leave the agile one.
Shion, I could use some healing. Thank you.
Flying freaks! Why can't they
Leave the ensnaring to me. Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Not today!
Healing breath! Cover
Can you take it? Elusive deity!
This one's mine!
Power surges
Rising
through me.
wyvern!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
It didn't handle it very well.
Take this! Take this! Mirage!
There we go.
I think I'm getting stronger.
What do we have here? 7,000 gold. Okay. I will happily take that. Very useful. Let's ignore the hawks if we... Okay, never mind.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Mirage! Can't get out of this! Rising wyvern! Burn in hell!
Okay, you missed, Alvin.
My specialty.
Got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman
Come and
handle it.
face this! All yours!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come!
This one's mine.
Rising wyvern! Mirage!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Begin!
Freeze lancer.
Rising wyvern! You're mine! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone. Dance in the wind.
Mirage!
Sleep now.
Clear for us! Rising wyvern!
Pierce evil. Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you.
Yep.
I'll take you all on! Rising wyvern! This one's all mine! Take this!
This one's mine.
Mirage! Not today!
It's a duel of the Do it!
Airborne.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Take this!
Let's escape my judgment!
Orochi's Fury!
Where are you going?
Rising
Leave the enemy arts to me!
Mirage!
No complaints here! In a bind?
This'll come in handy.
Orochi's Fury!
It just teleported out of that, okay?
Rising wyvern! Mirage!
Annihilation!
Elusive Orochi's Fury!
Vanquish darkness! Radiant, here goes!
Ow.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Burn in hell!
Raging Cascade!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Elusive Fury! Not a chance! Here I come! Mirage!
Do it! Law!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Good to know those enemies are still annoying, even after
like it could be worth
changing
something.
form, essentially. What is down here? Yeah, not the right way, which is why we're going here first, as always.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. They're surrounding us.
They're 3 enemies, we're 4 people. How can they surround us?
I never miss.
Elusive Fury! Rising Wyvern!
Freezing storm! Lightning orb!
Can't get out of this!
After rage now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together. Like a finely timed...
I like how it just stays on screen for like a slight bit longer, even after the attack, so... Ow.
Let it rip! Mercy! This one's all mine! Take this! Very circle!
Is that a healing art?
It is.
Oh,
Ignore your pain.
Golem knows healing arts as well. That's cool.
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Here's the wind!
Now!
Let the marksman handle it. Air thrust!
I can feel my precision improving.
Continue improving it then, Shion. What is this? Orange gel. Okay, nice. Hello there.
This one will
For
be
you.
difficult to predict.
Ow! 500 damage.
Where are you going?
Rising Wyvern!
Not on my watch!
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Rising
Less
Wyvern!
talking, more doing.
Armor won't save you! Rising Wyvern!
Ow. Yep.
Don't get in trouble again.
Rising Wyvern! Not today! Rising Wyvern!
Being interrupted.
Can't get out of this!
I have no overview of what's going on here at all.
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
I'll heal you all!
Snake of the abyssal deep. Clear for us a path. Rising Wyvern!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Rising Wyvern! Pressure! Mirage! Orochi's stuff! Orochi's fury!
Where are you going?
I owe you one. I'm ready!
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Not today!
Anything you want now!
Jolene!
And another one.
Impact Claw! Now! Mirage! Orochi's fury! Orochi's fury!
That should give a lot of experience.
You're quite
Yep,
the gunslinger.
1600.
to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
A Stonewing Mantle.
This might be some decent equipment.
Probably for
Anything-
Golem, right? Yes.
That
Very
makes
nice.
battles easier is okay by me.
Our beast is gonna run out. No. Where are the enemies?
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
Well, too late.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
What do you want to do today? Ah, just build some
What's
stuff.
this thing?
Somewhere around here, I guess. Okay. There's a lot of stuff happening here. I don't even know. Guess let's go over there. For now.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Rising Wyvern!
Ow. Shion, I need healing. You said to let me know. Let you know. There you go. Thank you.
face you. Mirage! Tempest! Deity! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I feel stronger.
All
I mean,
right.
a bit.
Down we go.
We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, that certainly looks downhill. It is below the hill.
Not in your dreams. Where are you going? Into the shadow! Lightning now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Do it! Something you wanted to say?
Here I come. Begin. Can't get out of this. It's over.
Do it!
Remote.
Astral energy!
Say no more. What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had...
I was so preoccupied with dealing with Azul, I slipped and fell. Make sure you don't make the same mistake as me. A raging Stormbeak. Well, that was not worth it. But we helped some person. Okay.
Out of our way!
Resonate with the earth. Ignite.
Lightning orb! Lightning
Wyvern. Rising Wyvern.
Far enough! Now you see what I can do!
Your mom.
Alright!
Orochi's Fury.
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes, a merry destruction.
Rising Wyvern.
There's still more to go! Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Eat dirt.
Elusive deity!
I'll face you! I never fit!
Rising Wyvern.
I'll
face you. Here I come.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Raging cascade!
Not chance. Rising Wyvern. Mirage. I'm ready. Orochi's
I'll be...
We're down to 43 CP, which
I've
is
been
not
doing really
great.
great lately.
Even if Kasara has been doing great. Alright.
right. Here goes. Take this. Resonate with the earth. Rising Wyvern. Mirage. Orochi's Fury.
Annihilation! Raging cascade! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Ready and ready! In a bind?
Rising Wyvern. Mirage.
Get you all tucked away!
Leave the charge!
I can't hold on much
Eat
longer!
dirt.
Begin!
Did they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana?
I'm
Not
ready.
to a woman. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that way.
Raging Luna Storm!
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Rising Wyvern.
Resonance Ranger.
Mirage.
Freeze Lancer!
Rising Wyvern.
If it's in the sky, it's
Too
mine!
fast. Stand back.
Well, it's not in the sky, Shion. It's not yours, apparently.
I'm ready.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
I've used a bit too much healing.
Yep. You have. And I definitely need healing for this one, so I need to use an orange gel. Well, I don't want to use it. I don't like using it, but I have no other option.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Water, hear my call!
Here I
Get
come.
confiscated!
Orochi's Fury.
Spear, here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
This one's all mine. Rising Wyvern.
Raging
Mirage.
cascade! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Burn in hell.
Fresh! I can do
Here I
it all
come.
then!
Take this.
In here!
Kisara. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix
Cyclone!
Cyclone.
Dance in the wind!
My turn.
Fury!
Mirage.
Air thrust! This one's mine! Light astral energy!
Orochi's
Aura
Fury.
field!
continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Not in your dreams.
This one's all mine! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
My fists are crushing it out there.
Alright, what have we got in this chest? Be worth it. Stone Wing Mage
Thus
Code.
our strength yet grows.
Seems worth it. Yep, definitely worth it. Alright, off we go back out of this cave. And up here. So we've explored this route. So now, question becomes, where do we actually continue? Here first? Maybe. Orange gel. Nice. Let me just go past you. No? Okay.
This won't be easy.
Rising Wyvern!
Don't be such a pessimist.
You picked the wrong fight! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
In the wind! Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
Sealed!
Mirage!
This'll come in handy. I'm ready!
Mirage!
Where are you going?
Rising Wyvern!
Mirage! It's showtime! Annihilation! Now! Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go.
Disregard! Raging cascade! In here! Here's a eagle!
Ow.
Free blade! Here's a healing arm! Champion swirl!
Rising Wyvern!
Firmament
Rising
render!
Wyvern!
In a bind?
Storm!
Mirage!
Arrow swirl!
Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come!
I'm in your
Thanks
debt,
for the
Delilah.
concern. Well,
Simple
we're on the
repayment
home
for a
stretch
favor.
now. I don't grant favors, and I don't accept them either.
Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
Cascaded!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
May a thousand nails tear you to shreds!
Rising Wyvern!
Nails!
Mirage! Here I come! I'm ready!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
I can feel my precision improving.
Is that continuation, or is this over there the continuation? It's difficult to say, actually. I'm assuming this is the continuation. So I'll go here last. I'll go up first. Up in here, okay. Some stones. Some more stones. An inhibitor crystal 4, okay. So where does this lead? Mountain trail. Wait. I don't know if this is where we're supposed to go. But I think I'll turn around and go the other way first. We'll see. And I know I can't jump down here. I feel like it might not be the way we need to go, but we can fast travel back there anyways. Oh no, they've respawned. Well, let's go that way first then. Jump down here. And we could go down here. But... oh. Go this way first.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a
Stay
pessimist!
calm. I shall provide assistance. Not today! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like
They
a
do
job
so
for
much
you.
damage.
Mirage! I can carve through armor! Ha! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine!
Raging Cascade!
Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Hits on! Rising Wyvern!
Mine!
Mirage! To be sealed! Burn!
The waters of creation!
Take it!
Radiant! Now! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Raging Cascade! A
Rising
freezing storm!
Wyvern! Mirage!
Air
Tornado! Rising Wyvern! I'm ready! Mirage! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! I've still got a ways to go!
Okay. This is just another cavern, apparently. Meaning this is probably not the right way to go. Meaning it is the right way to go for me now. Let's ignore them quickly. What's back here? Oh, just an injured person. I came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Zoogles around here. Not that I have anything to worry about because of you now. A Tempest Stone. Okay. Not great. Can I go around? No. Okay. 5 of them.
Get lost!
Rising Wyvern!
Rinwolf, hurry up, please.
In a bind! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Got fires!
I've got this! Let him march with him!
Wields arts too.
Okay. I think she unused. Yep, she unused the healing art. We're now in 0 CP, which is not great.
Take this!
Now, Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go!
Take this! Far enough! Come on, come on! I can carve through armor! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
I never miss!
Elusive deity! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Water, hear my call!
Rising Wyvern! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! This one's all mine!
Tear you to shreds!
Mirage!
Dusty nail! I'm out of ammo!
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth
All right, we managed to do it.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Level 25 for all of them except Doelin. Okay, what's down here? What about this? Nothing? Okay.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does. which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being an... Forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
He definitely isn't. Where is this going? Okay, so this is the right path, meaning it's the wrong path.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me, why? said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the... That is all I desire.
Okay.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Rising Wyvern! Okay, fool. Who the hell are you?
There's absolutely no chance I'll beat him, is there?
This guy's not normal.
Your speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Easily.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Take this.
Rising Wyvern!
Ow.
Here's a healing arm.
Come here.
To stop you dying?
Ow.
Benediction light. Take this.
You picked the wrong fight!
Well,
I can do this all day. Reload. Here, let me help. Carry you to tread.
the thing I just don't know is, like, I highly doubt I actually need to beat him. That would be ridiculous. But I don't know if I just need to die or if I need to do a certain amount of damage. Can I escape? Well, canonically, of course. That figures.
Can't get out of this!
Well, he could quite easily get out of it, as it turns out. Of course, yep.
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Lightning raging cascade. Hear me. Flame of fury in the wind. Water, hear my call. Blood. Not on my watch. First aid.
Another incantation ruined.
Sleep now. This one's mine. I never miss.
Too much!
Will this help?
Anything in order is all
Healing circle.
Hang on! Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Okay.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Elfin?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
I don't think he meant he'd be
Rinwell
back
has a good
here.
point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey,
Score minus 8.5. Come on, game. You don't have to do me like that.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Yep, there's the fast travel point. So, here we go. Mountain trail. Let's see where this leads.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
We kind of did. Astral ore and inhibitor crystal. And what do we have here? Peach gel.
What's that big tower over there?
Huh. Something interesting for sure. copper chunk. Oops.
Not this way, I guess.
Yep, apparently.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Well, are they? Apparently so. Well, we'll raise some more then. Let's raise a lot of horses. Sell a couple items for copper chunks. Do I have enough for a new weapon? Nature's Beauty 2nd edition, yes. And a Petrum pole. Very well. And I probably might just have enough to buy a... No. I don't even have enough to buy one orange gel. It's so expensive. Do I have enough to create some kind of accessory? Probably. Do I want to? Not really right now. I'd rather save my money.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
And let's set up camp here.
I don't see any enemies around here.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
And let's rest here. Let's not cook before resting this time.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
You're now
I'll
closer
take
to
watch
Sada.
tonight. It's okay. Before we
Alright.
go, do you guys have everything?
But we're going to end it here before we jump into this tower in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys then.